All right, we're here with just a fantastic group of people. We've got a little bit of a wind tunnel going on with Lippy right now, but who doesn't like wind? He does live in Chicago.
Oh shit! From my AC. That
we
probably explains it.
um, and we're gonna have people coming in and out. I'm pretty sure, but right now I have the pleasure of being here with Lippy, Monstar, Jonah, Kern, and old Jack. I think Hunter might drop in later. He's got some massive bombshell that he wants to drop. But we'll see if that's anything of consequence. Um, Before we get started, we will go ahead and just point out the Dumbo in the room, and that is that we did pass an official Apex vote. Actually, two since the last pod. Two since the last pod. There are no more defenses, and starting next year, you'll only be able to keep one player. So, I guess this mock will reflect that. People will do that going forward, and less people will take in the draft, because that's been a pretty significant issue for a very long time. I know Jack has published some good papers on how many people do take during the draft, area of expertise. So, Lippy, go ahead. We can get the draft started and just have general conversation as we go.
Happily, sir. I've got to change the nomination settings.
Okay,
Are these the only bros who are in right now? Just Meal, Cornman.
Oh wait, yeah, we don't have Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Jack, what the fuck?
What?
Are you supposed to be in here?
Kid, or get off the toilet.
Jack, do you
Sorry,
want to join the mock?
Timo, are you in here, Timo?
Should we start a new draft, Jack?
Wait,
There's a lot of people in the
Haven't
mock
started
that
the draft?
aren't in the Discord.
Okay, so we'll start a new draft.
All right, good mock, everybody.
No.
Wait,
What the fuck? I can get in here, right?
No,
Nope,
you can't.
and Timo's here too, right?
Oh well,
No, Timo's
Lippy,
it's gone already.
with the new draft, give me Cortland Sutton instead of Mark Andrews. I want to see what it looks like.
Ooh, okay. Cortland Sutton for 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Done.
Sign me up for Waddle and Najee.
Yeah, that's already done, sir.
Shocker.
You got it, Monstar. You got it, Monstar.
Shocker, I know.
That's all you,
Amazing
baby.
shit.
Keep me as the save, Lippy.
So,
All right,
well-
there you go.
Oh, wait. I did the wrong guy. Hang on.
It's okay. You're doing great, Lippy.
So while Lippy sets up the new mock, Lippy and I were talking about this, and since it's so weird for us to try and like nominate points of order for new changes in the draft, and like Kern, you're the commissioner. You don't have all the time in the world to listen to all of our crazy rambling ideas.
Agreed.
I said that it would be a good idea that at like an hour before the draft every year, we have a running total of things that we want to bring up for next season. And so instead of voting throughout the year and making you have to like figure out ways to create polls, we just do one big hour-long discussion about everything that needs to be changed.
We would have spent 4 hours talking about our one poll yesterday.
Right, you do that throughout the year. And then it's points of order for voting. It's not discussing, it's up for...
Oh, so just votes.
Yeah,
that's fucking
vote.
fascinating.
Yep. Yeah, no, it would be very exciting. That hour before the draft would be the most chaotic hour ever.
Here's the thing.
Awesome.
No, I'll tilt so hard. I'll tilt so hard.
So rather than
no.
Kern having to like figure out and us spend 4 hours just to vote on like something as trivial as dropping down one keeper, we just do all of the arguing throughout the year, and we have like a Word document with all the things that we're going to vote on.
Trivial as dropping one keeper. That took so much effort. That took years of grueling to try to get to one keeper.
Yeah.
It literally
fake
podcast and lies.
Yeah, instead of doing like little votes.
Let me respond to Mr. Cornman. I do see your point. I do see your point, and I do think that's a good idea because I think
everyone in the draft?
Not even for me, but I think a lot of folks who aren't even as tuned in and degenerate or crazy as most of us might, maybe like our doctor folks who hop in right before the year kicks off, they kind of come real surprised by all the changes that even happened. So I do think maybe we save like all voting matters for like a week, maybe like the week before the draft when we're doing all the trades. that's when we'll have like official votes. To take place.
Maybe it starts
all within a week.
Maybe it starts when keeper trading starts, and then closes like an hour before draft.
But that way you would have 100% participation. Because even with this, like this is a big topic, and only 11 of us voted.
I mean,
so there's one person
that's a
that didn't answer.
That's a fair point.
So if you do it on draft, if you do it on draft day, everyone has to vote because, like, hey, if you don't draft, you're not going to be in the league. So you kind of have to participate in this, like,
you're kind of
election day.
You're forced to vote, basically, or you intentionally or you intentionally abstain while being informed that you are abstaining. That's pretty interesting.
You can't complain about a rule change that you weren't in on because you muted the you muted the chat.
Which for the record, as someone who sends so many dumb messages, I understand why people mute the chat. But I think Jonah, your proposal maybe solves for that. That's very interesting.
Okay, I'm going to hit start on the draft here in 6 seconds. Do we have everyone in it?
Yeah.
10 seconds, 30 seconds. Wait.
Yeah. We've
offering 30 seconds.
Everyone in the call is in, and so is Neil, who's hanging out.
7-person draft. This is beautiful.
I think this is one of the biggest mocks we've had in a while.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will say, Lippy, I was going to mention it on draft day, but I will be honest. Kyle Pitts is actually an $18 keeper, but I'll enjoy my $5 premium I get here. But
nah, fuck you. It's getting changed right now.
$18? That's 17 too many, Kern.
Look, I'm an honest Abe here is not going to price the people, and we're going to keep it for the right price. So I'll let Lippy get this bid, and then just
my sleeper just bugged out, and I almost bid $147 for Dalvin Cook.
That'd be a steal.
I would not get outbid.
Some would say it's like Keiko back in the day.
I can't believe that Kern drafted Kyle Pitts last year for the same price that Mark Andrews went for.
More than Mark Andrews went for, sir.
No, they were the same. They were both 18.
Andrews was 13.
I think Andrews was 18 as well.
They're the same price. Because that's the way we've been mocking with it.
Cook for 60 to Alexander. That's bold. Okay.
He needs a running back.
I was aggressive on Pitts. To be fair, he did everything I wanted to do. It's just the one touchdown really hurts. You can't do a whole lot at a time.
I'd like to say a big thank you to whoever keeps upbidding it by 30 realistic dollars. For those that weren't in it, Curran set up a rookie-only best ball dynasty draft and gave everyone a $2,000 budget, and so we're just upbidding players $1 at a time. We spent 15 minutes on.
I thought y'all were gonna. Pick up on it, bid $500, but you and Tay are just $1, $2 was horrible. So we had to change it, but
it was so dumb. Oh my god!
Sorry, I was judging what's happening. It was a poor choice on my part.
I thought, this big budget is going to be really sick, and then because we're children, it didn't work.
ANF, you clearly weren't there for the $10,000 kicker draft.
Fuck! I should have been.
That was really fun.
That sounds like the draft of a lifetime.
It was a blast, honestly.
I mean,
JT.
This seems like a pretty good deal for JT.
Yeah, there we go. 45. I mean, realistically, does he go for over 80 in September?
No,
81.
People are too afraid of the 8 number.
There you go, Jonah.
So you think it's 79, sir? Oh, 78 for Cornman.
I think.
I'm not going to 99 for JT. I'm sorry.
God.
However, Jack's team is pretty sick. That's a pretty sick start. I mean,
it's not a
I don't think
start. He's got $40 left.
I mean, what is he gonna? What? So look, let's be honest.
He's just gonna trade those players later. That's literally the whole strategy at this point.
So what I'll say is, I don't think Jack's gonna bid $99 on JT in the draft.
Correct.
But let's say it's 89. Then he's got what? So he'll have
3 RB1s. Thanks.
He'll have 3. let's call let's
three RB1s
let,
and
us
three
let's
wide
call it
receiver
two
threes.
RB1s and a high end RB2, and he could blow $25 on two different receivers. I mean that doesn't seem troll at all.
That math doesn't matter.
You've seen wide receivers in the value of top 8 to 15 go for $20 all day in our drafts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think it's like. I think it's a little silly because it's 99, but I don't even.
Yeah, no,
think
that was Gretzky respect.
Right, but that's not even that troll. Like, it's really not. I mean, just like with Javonte and Leonard, like, I don't know.
So I don't think
Leonard's not going to do shit.
Leonard's $9. Leonard is going to do shit. Leonard
he's
is
worth
$9. No,
I feel like Leonard's worth $9.
That is ridiculous.
Ass.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's fat and slow. Boo.
No, first of all, they said
no one hears.
They drafted a running back.
Oh, they drafted Keyshawn Vaughn too. They used the shit out of him, didn't they?
They added a Hall of Fame wide receiver, and they drafted a running back. Fat Boy Lenny is on the out and out.
That is
they have hurt Godwin and Evans had the hamstring issue, and they lost all the targets from Gronkowski. What are you talking about?
Wait, yeah,
and they got rid of Ronald Jones.
Wasn't playoff
Gronkowski hardly played.
Playoff Liddy was just like the RB. He was just the RB7 with Antonio Brown, Godwin, and Mike Evans. I
guarantee playoff Lenny, you could pick up Leonard Fournette week 15.
What? You're saying
you could pick him off the waivers?
Pick him off waivers? What?
Yeah, because I guarantee you, Leonard Fournette gets dropped.
All right, my team is
Jack's going to keep him and drop him.
Barring
Jonah
and me needing an IR slot, I don't think that is physically possible.
Jonah was on such a roll this week with some really good Apex takes, and it just all flushed down the toilet. Oh no!
Sorry, I love Leonard Fournette. I do. Like, he's a great guy. He met my sister-in-law. He's a super sweet man. He's just not going to have it this year.
That's just wild. I don't know. My first thought is that Liddy's going to have a great year. If I don't know.
I don't think the Bucks make the playoffs.
That is slow. What the fuck? Who's winning that division?
Go Saints.
That is ridiculous.
Oh God.
Hey boys, this is Dr. McGreasy here. What's everybody having to drink tonight?
Oh my goodness!
All over my fucking Pokeball. Oh, I love this take.
Welcome to the pod, Hunter. Let me. If you click on the bottom link in the Discord, that's the mock that we're doing right now. We'd love your input on how it's going.
Wait, how do I find it? Where is it?
It's in the. I think it's also in the group me, but it's. I just resent.
Hunter, I just bid $99 on JT. What are your thoughts?
You know, as someone who loves to spend on running backs, I'm going to say that I regret my draft strategy last year, and I think you might regret that.
Ooh,
that's a very measured take.
I don't know. You won the draft on that. Hunter won the draft with the $69 Le'Veon Bell whenever he didn't play that year.
That was
that one also hurt. I haven't had much fantasy success since I did that.
The curse literally made the championship game. I haven't had a lot.
Ice cold treat, Hunter.
All right, let's see where this fella goes. This will be interesting.
You going to jail?
Can I bid? Am I?
No, you're not able to.
You're not in the fucking draft.
Yeah, you can't join midway, unfortunately. You can't even do it with snakes, so you're just going to be kind of our referee. You're the Al Michaels of this draft.
Shit, look at Neil. No one's giving you the respect you deserve. A $45 DeAndre Swift and a $35 CeeDee Lamb is exceptional start. You are winning the draft, sir.
That's unique.
Yeah, Hannah said that's a unique fucking pick.
No, I was talking about the
clown. That we sport
bro.
Really prime right now.
All right, who's getting Kamara? Is it Neil or Jonah?
I'll spend a bit more.
Neil's got a fucking budget now because he saved all those goddamn bucks on.
It does look like he's not going to get the suspension this season.
Okay,
Neil can have him. Kamara's
$50. It's an RB1 for a round 3 price, but I guess if you crank him up to 52, it doesn't really align with the snake draft. In snake draft, he's going like the 3rd round still.
Right.
So,
He's going to get 50 yards. 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 He's going Kevin, not to cut you off here, but I'm gonna have to go soon, so I'm gonna get my soapbox here, ANF, and just admit that you started a fake podcast in order to convince people that keeper tanking was real, and it is not. That is all I have to say on the matter.
Says the guy that
incepted the entire league.
You tanked the draft last year.
Hunter, I had the same amount of wins as you last year.
This man
drafted Etienne for $3 just so he could be a keeper this year, and
that's not true.
Achilles there.
Look! I used what was there to my advantage, but I did not tank. Everybody laughed at Damian Harris for $28. People are starting to think about keeping Damian Harris for $28.
Some people would trade first-round picks for him. Some people would trade first-round picks for him.
Just on the whole Etienne thing, just for the record, Najee Harris did finish the top 5 running back last year and ended up as a keeper still. So I don't think that's much of a tank.
Najee Harris is going to blow this year.
He has bitch mature, like literally his quarterback died.
Damn.
40K.
Najee Harris had the biggest rookie running back workload in history and finishes RB8. That dude is going to go back to the norm. I was a believer and I'm totally out. It's very sad.
Back to the gulag, Najee.
Back to the goulash. I will fade you at your price.
Speaking of young athletes, did y'all see Malik Willis score a touchdown in the preseason game tonight?
Man, that's exactly what y'all need. Y'all need to bench Tannehill, have no AJ Brown, and let the Texans finish second in the division.
Kiss my ass, Monstar. That's all me.
Look, I must say it. Malik Willis is the bargain brand, good value, great value. Jalen Hurts. And I was big on Malik, but I also love Jalen. But I do not think
Hurts
that
had to transfer to play ball in college.
He didn't have to.
He won a national hitter, dude. He's a complete.
He walked in as a backup and won a national title. He is and then he showed up at Oklahoma and almost went 3 for 3 with their Heismans.
Whoa,
expensive Josh Allen.
Whoa.
I mean, this is what they're saying in the streets.
This will never happen in our league. There is no shot.
I mean, because someone's going to get him for 15 from me.
Because of where he might go, and then I actually watched his tape, and it is tough. He might be just god awful at football, which is unfortunate.
Who?
I have lots of stonks. Malik Willis down everywhere.
Oh,
I took him in all my.
Oh yeah. What did you do? We did a dynasty startup this year. I think Curran took him in the 4th round or something.
No, I think I took him.
No, I don't. Look, I'm in so many fucking dynasty drafts. I don't even know.
All more reason to get rid of keepers.
Jonah, god damn, you're fucking brilliant. Oh my goodness, I've completely forgotten everything you said about Leonard Fournette, and I now think you're a genius.
Be on waivers. That is fucking spicy. I love it. Fuck Bevo.
I think he's gone. I think Jack had to step out. But
he was too stunned to speak.
Yeah. This is
so. Kern, what's your offer going to be for Josh Allen?
You don't hear me smashing this Pokeball?
No, you're good.
I don't know yet. Holy shit, Coleman loves him some Mixon.
I mean, that's a great start to a draft for Cord, though.
Yeah,
it's a good foundation.
I like Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got $58 left, and I've got 2 RB1s and a wide receiver 1 and a future wide receiver 1.
All right, so this I'll go ahead and tell y'all this. I think later we're gonna do a show of people that will win you the draft, people that will lose you a draft. This is my guy for who will lose you a draft. This is my pick for who will lose you a draft.
Yeah, because it costs the same as an RB1.
That is a trap pick.
RB1 in your tight end position, which is just such a mismatch.
Trap pick is all I'll say. I got Aaron Jones for $40, and Kelsey just went for $44. That is retarded.
He's no chance this year.
I don't know. It's always tough when you get in the actual draft. Everyone becomes $10 more expensive. It seems.
Oh, yeah.
Also, this is ridiculous. I'll just go ahead and say it too. This is another contender. The fuck T. Higgins. Fuck T. Higgins. Jesus H. What a. I mean, I
I'm
don't
throwing
know.
T. Higgins.
I don't know.
I'm a.
I just
T.
think
Higgins is projected more than Keenan Allen. Wild.
that's ridiculous.
That is wild. That's
pretty wild.
insane. Did Landry go to the Saints?
He did.
Yeah, so that's more to my point with the Bucs falling apart with old man Brady. Like, you've got Michael Thomas coming back looking better than ever with Landry and Kamara, and Jameis Winston, last time he was healthy, led the league in passing yards. Like, come on.
That was like 6 years ago.
I'm going to buy you a Pokeball.
When was the last
Keep
time
him
Winston
coming.
was healthy? What, 3-4 seasons ago?
Yeah, it was 3 seasons ago.
It's been a while.
He's been healthy for a while. He was just on the bench.
He's not wearing the brace anymore.
He was on the bench. He was just hurt a little bit last year, but he's good.
He's been wearing that leg brace for the last 2 years, and he's off of it now. He's
I
clean.
didn't win Keenan Allen? Oh, fuck. I was in a Pokeball. Gave him the A&F. Shucks. Draft day A&F.
It's wild that Elliott's projected at 33.
He'll go for much higher in our draft.
Zeke Elliott. He will go for more, but fuck him.
I have no idea why people are hating on Zeke so much.
Like, if I get him right now for a $35 running back
just
three,
what you have to do with these mocks is just know that that's not the price they'll go for in the draft.
yeah, I mean, I'll take a $34 Ezekiel Elliott or RB3.
Yeah, that would be insanity.
It's not as like I'm picking on Neil because he can't hear me right now, but I remember when Zeke was a rookie and he was elite, and I traded straight up Ezekiel Elliott for Carlos Hyde.
I mean, hey, let's not hate on Carlos Hyde. I mean,
I'm not hating on Carlos Hyde at all, but like 49ers Carlos Hyde.
I ain't getting a $28 Mike Evans. Get the fuck out of here. See, mocks always make me get so excited.
You say that. I think that's what I have him for right now. Like, I could keep him for $28.
He's gonna be a touchdown monster. I love me some Mike Evans.
Well, Joda does not believe in the Bucs offense. That's what he's been saying. So
that's fair.
That would be incongruent with his football philosophy.
That's fair. Not dispute it because I would love to see it. So I'll happily be wrong or right behind him.
If you want Mike Evans, Kern, I will trade you Mike Evans for like 4 fab.
4 fab,
and he will go for that price.
Yeah.
Let's say someone not named Kern wanted to trade
4
fab for Mike Evans.
Hold on. Keep the fucking.
Hey, you guys can
dug out.
That's just the starting price.
Let's say someone named A&F would give you 5 fab.
If you guys want to bid for a $20-ish Mike Evans, like, he was solid for me last year, and like, arguably statistic-wise, he's better than Devontae Adams. I mean, they got drafted at the same time. He has less catches, more yards, and more touchdowns.
Ambassador over to fucking Corn Nation to see what's up.
They got drafted at the same time.
This fella's going to be interesting, too.
I can't do it. I'm going to let y'all have fun with it.
My thought is that this is, of course, not based in any evidence. My thought is that our whole league is going to be lower on him than average. So he could end up being a value. Because I don't think anyone is going to want to take a risk on him.
If he goes for less than that, I'll be bidding. But I mean, like $30. I mean, I'll expose that line item for me. But like $30 would be like my absolute peak. But even then, I'd feel pretty gross.
You would do say 36?
I'm never taking Cam Akers in a draft. Never taking Cam Akers in a draft after I dropped him at $1 value, keeper value.
Yeah.
And lost the playoffs because he decided to pop off. Well, no, he tore the ACL in the offseason, but if I had kept him, I would have won the year that Jack won.
So you're saying Jack's an illegitimate champion, sir?
No, he is. I'm a fucking issy. I'm a dumbass, but like.
But if you weren't a dumbass, Jack wouldn't be champion.
Oh yeah, but like you got to account for Corn Man not being able to read or like make good fantasy plays or the Blair Walsh project happening. Like,
you know what was so difficult about that year?
Coulda, woulda.
Do you remember what happened to my season to start that year, Lippy, when Jack won? I traded you Dalvin Cook and Amari Cooper for Saquon.
Saquon
And he ends his season week 2.
You were so happy for that trade too.
I was
You were the happiest camper in the world.
I was so pleased.
That was my keeper.
Beyond yourself.
And then I was sad.
I kept Ezekiel Elliott and Saquon Barkley for like $125 combined.
Yep.
And everyone told me I was an idiot, and I traded traded Saquon to Lippy for a king's ransom, and then he flipped it on me.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I went for a whole year saying that I was clairvoyant.
That was a difficult year. That was
fucking free DK Metcalf. I mean, yeah.
I felt that last year. In the Dynasty League, I had like every single player got injured. Like I was starting like golf.
Yeah.
Because I had King Henry as my cornerstone, and he was
Jack came
on
back
pace.
just to take my DK pick. Oh,
I get it.
Jack believes in Drew Lock. I mean, if Jack actually thinks Drew Lock is good, then cheap DK.
Jack, yeah.
I thought
DK signed a death sentence. He was like, okay, I'm never going to get hit because Drew Lock's never going to get the ball near me.
I thought Gino was winning the job.
He got the job. I mean,
if you guys believe that, smoke, whatever.
Jack, at a certain point, we're gonna have to find out what percentage of you actually believes in Drew Lock and what part has been trolling the piss out of us the whole time.
no, it's because his fuckfest stonks in our Dynasty League.
I'm on
in
like
our other Dynasty League, it's like his only quarterback left.
I'm like at the 7th level of Inception. Like 2 million years have passed in this dream state, and I have no idea if it's real life or not.
Look, all I'll tell you
Smith
is
in the depth chart.
all I'll tell you is it's definitely a lot of hope, but it's a lot less confident than I was in Mike Williams. That was one that I played the long game on, and I was right.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I'll trade Drew Lock away the second I can get something for him.
Okay.
Jack felt it in the force that I was talking shit about him, and he rejoined the chat.
Yeah, while you were gone, Jack. If I think the takeaway was if Jonah wasn't stupid, you would not have won the championship.
If he would have kept Cam Akers,
that was the answer, sir.
That was actually what he said.
It all had to do with dropping Cam Akers.
If that didn't happen, you don't win your title. Jonah wins his second.
But
yeah, he was.
But I won like by 150 points.
I had a solid. I was only down by like 35, and Cam Akers ended up like scoring like 40.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so I dropped Cam Akers right before the playoffs because I needed room to pick someone up.
Ooh,
I end up missing the playoffs because like Hunter picks up Cam Akers and ends up beating me with it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into the playoffs, and I like have one of the best ball teams ever. Like all of my players went off. I just did not have an RB2. And if we go back, I'm pretty sure like I outscored your winning team if I had Cam Akers points.
I mean, Jonah, to be fair, if I had started Doug Baldwin all year the first year I played in Apex, I would have won the championship. So,
yeah, that's what I say. Like you missed it. I was could have winning it. I wasn't like actually Jack didn't deserve it. I was a fucking idiot. I dropped $1 Cam Akers
just for clicks and ratings. That's exactly what Jonah said.
I will say I do remember the second that Jonah dropped Cam Akers. I was on the 11th green of Highland Park's golf course, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
where were you that day?
Jack had a 9/11 moment the day I dropped Cam.
Oh,
I know what went through Jonah's head that day. We was like, "Hey, like a rookie running back was just getting started. Like, yeah, fuck this kid. I need to get like Carlos Hyde on my roster stat."
I didn't trust the Chargers with my life, and then they decided to be an elite team. I think it's Keenan Allen's fault, but that's beside the point.
Good buzz from Terry McLaurin in camp.
Yeah.
Neil's having a great draft. He's got $50 left with Kamara, Swift, and Lamb. Wow.
Golly's going to draft Terry.
That is a jihad pick. Oh man.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, let's see. So Neil keeping Herbert and Pittman does give him a lot of juice to spend. So yeah, he can splurge on 2 RBs.
But he's not going to get
wide
either of those
receiver.
guys. Oh, I guess he got Kamara for 51. Kamara's going to be $5-6 more bucks.
You're not getting DeAndre Swift for $45. I must have just missed that. I mean, like, look at these values. Yeah, we're going to see a massive draft day inflation on a lot of this.
Go ahead, Kern. Trust in the Bucks offense and the Lions.
I mean, fair.
Hot
Look, like,
takes.
I'll say fair on the Lions for sure. But I think that Swift will catch enough passes to be solid. I don't know. I'll always believe in talent, but I don't know.
Jonah, you're hating on
Tampa
these,
Bay.
you're
Tampa
hating
Bay
on
take
these.
is real intense.
Yeah, Jonah, isn't Mike Evans on your team currently?
He is, and honestly, with him, like somehow getting 1,000-yard receivings every year, and 8-9 touchdowns every year, they come at like the most inconsistent periods ever. Like he'll have a 200-yard, 3-touchdown game when you're up 40 points. It's like he knows.
I'm sure he
schedules
that.
And then when you
He's got a lot of
him,
red zone. His red zone use this year. I just think without Gronk, it's going to be really fun. But I could be wrong.
No, Fat Boy Lenny's going to take all the red zone carries.
I should probably bid on somebody soon.
Nah.
Hey,
you got Saquon.
I'm so here for the Leonard Fournette fucking just smashing too, because I do like the rookie they drafted a whole lot.
Yeah, that just like another very profitable rookie career like Ronald Jones and Keyshawn Vaughn. A lot of really.
We all knew that.
I feel like Landon Collins is going to do better than Leonard Fournette. London Collins.
There's no way Mike Williams only goes for 21 in the draft.
Yes, there is.
Really good at football,
I don't think so. I think Golly or Jack will bid Mike Williams up to 30.
I think Golly hates Mike Williams, I think, after how he finished last year.
Yeah, he also says he hates Joe Mixon, and he still bids on him every year. So, that's not happening.
$55 aside for Joe Mixon. Thank you. Yes. I can see all the players on the board that I know just like Apex ADP will go for a fuck ton more than this. I'm just saying, Dana.
Anyone going to do 3 for Treylon?
You monster.
Anyone going to do 4? Do I hear 5? Kurt, whatever happened to you putting some of the dues aside for a live in-person draft and having Corsair be the auctioneer?
I mean, we got some things going.
Oh, okay. Good.
I would like to do a destination draft. I mean, I don't know how we can do it this year. I know we have some homies in New Orleans.
I don't think I'll be able to make a draft this year because I've got stuff going on Labor Day weekend.
I got coming back from the beach that Sunday, but.
So the fiance did not like the idea, but we are getting married 2 days after the season starts. So if everyone came in 2.5 days early, I'm just saying. But like the fiance hates it. We definitely cannot draft the week of the wedding.
Look, Lippy, as your best man, I will give you 2 bachelor parties.
Look,
we definitely cannot draft the week of the wedding.
Lippy, because we don't have cameras on, are you winking as you say that?
Oh, I'm definitely not winking as I say this.
Yesenia, you'll win so much points if you just let this happen.
Yes, think about it. What if Littman wins the championship again on the draft day on his wedding day?
Wow. Wow.
It's stuck.
That's kismet. That's kismet right there.
Wow.
Like I don't know how y'all don't have like a legacy for years. Like just tons of Lippy children just doing amazing things. Like it's such a good omen.
Yeah, if that happens, Yesenia joins the league. The loser gets replaced by her.
That's
Dude,
only
I
sounds
think
fair.
like I think
relegation would be so metal, and I would be so fucked. Oh no, it's been a real pleasure being in the league, y'all.
Godwin healthy. $12 Chris Godwin ain't no fucking way, Monster. That is not happening.
Well, no one else bid on him, Kern, specifically you.
I mean, well, yeah, I like him too. Spoiler. I like the Tampa Bay offense. Spoiler, but not Fat Lenny. I like the pass catch.
I mean, and I think all of these ADPs will be completely different too.
Michael Thomas.
But
Fuck yeah.
no one. I don't think people pay too much attention to the projected number, even though I do think that does play a role. Do y'all ever care about that when it says the projected number is?
When you
It
pay
makes me feel
more
bad
than
whenever
10 over projected, it hurts your heart a little bit. I feel like
Exactly.
I mean, and maybe this is a good notification
It's like-
of why I always do so poorly, but I do not give a fuck what that number says.
I don't either. I mean, like, not that I know better than the fucking projections, but like, I just
think
we've
in
done enough of
auction,
these.
Sleeper's still figuring it out, and it's also league specific.
He is so different because we have keepers and we also have people who
Yeah.
are like, not that we're all the smartest guys in the room, but we all really are on the ball now these days. And like, I think like when you have RB1s, like we all know who the RB1s are, like the clear ones. We all know how much like where the tiers are, and like if there's a tier break, like it doesn't matter how much money is next to Joe Mixon's name. If he's the last 3 down back, he's going to go for like $68. Just it's going to happen.
Jonah, is James Conner an RB1?
No, but I think he's a 13 right now.
I would say
Okay.
he's top 17.
I mean, according to last year, he's top 8 running back. But I think right now, with DeAndre Hopkins being out and all those red zone titties being up for grabs, and they trading away Chase Edmonds, I think he has the opportunity to be a top 15 back easy. And if you're spending draft dollars for his ending position, that's a good deal.
So, real quick, I want to kind of pivot that topic of DeAndre Hopkins being suspended. Hollywood Brown for $1 is a fucking incredible keeper for Hunter. He's not still with us. I was talking to him on the phone, so this is something he's already considering, but I would love to hear what y'all think about it. He was talking to me about maybe just keeping Hollywood and not keeping Eckler.
You got to keep Eckler for 7
I think Hollywood Brown is going to be out of the league in 2 years.
Ripping.
For one reason or another.
What the fuck? Like,
traded a first round pick for him and took his 5th-year option.
yeah, drop his ass, cut him.
No. Like he's going to do work this year, but like he's not going to be a wide receiver 1. He's not going to be a wide receiver 1. He wasn't under Lamar.
Kyler is the odds-on favorite to win MVP. Who is he throwing the ball to for the first 6 weeks?
Zach Ertz.
All right.
Like Hollywood Brown's like amazing, but like you're saying these people are going to be out of the league.
Leonard Fournette's
2 years, he's fucking done.
That's ludicrous.
Look, the league average is 3 years. The league average is 3 years. Do you really think that Hollywood Brown is
He's
going
not
to be
the average receiver that gets drafted. Him being traded for a first is proof of that.
Look, he had a better shot of being a longevity player if he'd stayed on the Ravens.
He didn't get to decide.
Look, I'm just saying, with him going to the Cardinals and them having multiple options, I don't see Hollywood Brown. I say he finishes this season, which will be his last good season. He finishes 900 yards, 8 touchdowns on like 36 receptions.
Wait, 36? 36?
Yeah.
Wait, he's got 36 receptions and 8 touchdowns?
But 900 yards.
What
36
the fuck?
receptions. He's literally all he has is speed.
I have no idea who's been drafted in the last 10 picks.
Touchdown rate.
He's going to get 30 yards.
Touchdown rate. That's like record-breaking touchdowns.
He's going to have He's going to have a really good yards per catch, but so did Rondell Moore. You saw it last year. Rondell
Moore
was
had like a 1 yard.
Like negative yards per catch. He had like passes behind the line of scrimmage.
That's yards after catch. Yards after catch, he had like 27 yards.
No, Jonah, he had like a negative yards per catch last year. He was catching the ball at the line of scrimmage every play.
Yeah, that's why I said yards
He didn't run.
Literally, Kyler Murray can't throw the ball downfield. How many long balls do you remember from the Cardinals?
Marquise Brown is going to be out of this year in 2 years.
It
is
3 years.
3 years.
Bombs in college.
And he's getting 36 receptions this year.
And 9 touchdowns.
I'm so glad that you guys are harping so hard on this, because after the end of the season, you guys are going to look back and be like, all right, Jonah was right, but we're not going to
I'm not here to die on Marquise Brown Hill, but like you're saying that he's going to get fired in like a year. They just traded like a first-round pick and took his 5th-year option. Like he's tied to Kyler Murray. Like he's pretty much in there like for like the next 3 years. I feel like.
Yeah. So like the amount of time that I said that he's going to be in the league. Oh wow, shocking. I'm just saying, like next year he's out of the league. I don't know. Like I think he's got. I feel like
the Bills just signed Jamison Crowder. Are you saying Jamison Crowder has more longevity than Hollywood?
Honestly, under Allen versus Murray, I would say yeah. I'd say that like Jamison Crowder's in the league long.
Cardinals are going to re-sign him, but don't you think it's possible another team in the league will probably pick up a guy that's had so much capital invested into him?
You'd be shocked. Look at Le'Veon Bell.
I mean, there's a lot of different circumstances that would.
Brown went from a team where he was the second passing option on like one of the lowest passing rated teams.
I mean, $11 for Mooney feels like a steal.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
As always, we just clean up at the end of the draft. It's great. It's great to be alive.
Team
yeah, I spent all of my money way too early. I should not get drunk on draft night.
that would explain some of these takes.
Oh yeah, I am.
You're like, feeling it, brother.
Half a bottle of Woodford already deep. Like I've been cooking for too long, and I keep drinking whiskey. I am not in a good place, but I'm right.
How do you feel about Juju? Because he's very controversial between like Lippy and Ice Tex and A&F and Ice Tex. Between Juju, MVS, and Sky Moore, like. Do you see a clear tier break with them? Or do you think they're all
can't include third options. No Sky Moore.
Well, do you think they're all kind of shitty? Like, do they think they're all kind of shitty and just going to like kind of mix in together?
Look, so I feel that Juju and Allen Robinson have the exact same ceiling right now. They both were, wide receiver ones, league champions on respectively bad teams. I think.
Wait, are you saying the Steelers were bad like 5 years ago when Juju was the wide receiver 8?
Low key, yeah. Like I think like when the year that it was like what? It was James Conner and Ben Roethlisberger as the quarterback. Like Mike Tomlin's the only reason why that team is good. Like honestly, like everyone gives Mike Tomlin a hard time, and he's always on the chopping block, but he's never had a losing season.
I don't think Tomlin is on the chopping block at all, first of all. Second of all, they've had some fucking incredible talent come through that organization. And while I do think Tomlin plays a role in developing those players, I mean, they've had just a revolving door of some really pretty great guys.
Well, I mean, the thing is that, yeah, like, they have had good talent. But every time any of that talent leaves, they're ass. They're just absolute ass.
I mean, Antonio Brown was not absolute ass, even as late as
$14, $15 Gabe Davis. Let's go.
He wasn't absolute ass, but like he wasn't like you weren't starting Antonio Brown every week after he left the Steelers, feeling good about it. And I feel like it's going to be the same thing. Where I think like with Juju with Mahomes and Andy Reid, like that's a really good spot.
Jonah, aren't you keeping James Conner?
I am keeping James Conner,
former Pittsburgh Steeler, and you just said he was a top 15 running back.
The only reason why he's worth keeping is because he gets touchdowns. I said he was top.
That's the point of fantasy. You get touchdowns.
He only had he had 700 yards rushing and like another 125 receiving.
Lippy, undo that. I didn't mean to click that. I tried to hit pass. I don't want Tony Pollard. Undo it.
Looks like you're getting Tony Pollard, sir.
Fuck.
You get Tony Pollard. Fuck yeah. Zeke hater confirmed.
Yeah.
No, but don't you think?
Thank you,
that
Lippy.
like
Thank
Juju
you,
Smith-Schuster kind of? Don't you think he's kind of sucked historically since that 1 year that he went off and like he's on there like on a bare minimum contract? Like there's a first round like wide receiver there. Like just like there's a prime like free agent ad. Like I just really don't see. I don't see
Did
Juju.
you just
really
call
doing a whole
MVS
lot.
a prime free agent ad?
Yeah.
Paid like
MVS.
one. Paid like one. Paid like one.
Do you remember how
Juju
much
is not
Curran
paid
used
like
to
one.
hate MVS and all the talk about Geronimo Allison? Fucking legend
A&F.
right
and
there.
you know what? You learn and you adapt. And you adapt to MVS going for more dollars than
fucked up, Lippy.
Look at this Cream Hunt pump. Let's go. Oh, that's Lippy's fucking handcuff. I can see that. I can see this little pump going up in the draft day, Lippy.
I don't get up on him. He can have him, Kern.
Look, I think
Certainly.
Juju's going to have a better season this year than he had last year, and I think Allen Robinson's going to have a very good year.
Okay, I've got an honest question, guys. Is anyone having a worse draft than Kern?
I'm having an exceptional draft, but no one's going to go for these prices.
Brees Hall for 30?
That's ridiculous.
He's a fucking he's going to be the 3-down back for $30.
I actually like all of your other picks, Kern, but Brees Hall for 30?
I would take Brees Hall for 30. I just don't have 30. Brees Hall is going to be
volume. Just like volume.
He's going to be that guy
Okay.
for the Jets. But like that's a good value at 30.
I don't know.
$30 Brees Hall than a $22 J.K. Dobbins or a fucking,
Kern, you don't have J.K.
Miles
Dobbins?
Sanders.
Well, he's got
Kareem
Kareem
Hunt.
Hunt. He's got Kareem Hunt.
Brees Hall has been ranked higher at like preseason combine, all the training camp. He's been ranked higher than every single. Yeah, he's ranked higher than every single elite running back.
Are up there with those guys. Like look, I don't make the rules. Jonah speaks none but true facts. He is athletically at tier of like
This
JT,
podcast
Saquon.
has proven anything. It's that.
It's just facts. Look, and I'm an analytics-based dude. I follow analytics. I like tape a lot, but I preach tape a lot. But when it comes down to cold hard facts, I like my analytics and metrics. I like my beans. And Brees Hall screams good beans, and so does Kareem Hunt, and so does Derek Carr for $2. That's actually a pretty tag A&F.
My dark horse MVP candidate.
Oh, that's
hard to go.
That's not a dark horse. That's a whatever that pane of black is that you like stop being able to see the world.
I think the Raiders are going to the Super Bowl.
That's funny.
Stack. Why don't you get a stack and get some Hunter Renfrow stonks?
Yeah, I will.
$6 for Renfro's a little tough.
About it.
I will put $5
we'll stack it
right now.
We'll stack it to see how it goes.
I'll put $5 down right now that the Raiders do not make the Super Bowl.
I mean, I think it's probably.
Are you going to take that?
It's a fair bet to take the field against the Raiders. Like, very brave of you, Jonah.
So you don't believe that the Raiders?
Oh, the Raiders suck now, don't they? Look at A&M.
Step aside, pussies.
If you want to raise it a little bit higher, I'll make it.
Oh, that's what I was wanting. That's what I was wanting. You to get more just field action against the fucking Raiders. After I said they're a dark horse kid. Well, pick them, pussy. You won't.
Do something about it.
Go ahead. Put them up against the Chargers and the Chiefs.
Oh, God.
You on the call? Are you really going to draft 5 wide receivers back to back and like just buy McCaffrey? I mean, I guess you could. Shit.
That's a terrible team if Jack does that. Oh wait, talking about team Monstar.
What's wrong with that team? He's got Najee and CMC. That's a great.
I need a third running back.
So he's got Najee.
He could get one. He could get. I actually. I'm on star. If you, I know you said you're going to be working a little bit. If you can hear me,
He's at a dinner.
I
Yeah.
actually quite like your team. These people.
As do I.
$12 Godwin, $2 Hopkins when he comes back. I think Robinson's a great pick. Traylon Burks could turn into something this year or a great keeper next year.
Najee still has a
fuck
death
the haters. No. Look, I don't think Najee's going to be fucking excellent, but that he's going to be dependable and match that with CMC, that's a good foundation.
We don't
I
have
think the
defense.
Steelers finished like this is Mike Tomlin's first
For
year.
the record, Najee last year finished third in PPR overall as a rookie.
Yeah,
He has huge volume. He's incredibly talented, and the dude's a massive motherfucker who's going to truck people. He's going to be fine.
And he's got a QB. QB is going to dump
the
it off.
The Steelers don't have a quarterback and they don't have wide receivers. I wonder where the ball's going to go. He's going to get stuffed at the line. He's going to experience what Saquon Barkley's been experiencing the last few years.
You see, that's not what just happened last year. The motherfucker got hit.
Big Ben throwing the ball last year. It looked like I would do a better job.
The Steelers
I would so much rather have Mitch Trubisky behind Najee as QB than
Big
fucking
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah,
I think it's better.
I agree.
I don't care.
I agree. I think it's a firm upgrade. I think either of their options. They either go with the Rook or Mitch, I think is an upgrade over Big Ben. And
I would be willing to bet that Najee drops this year. Okay. He does not do as well.
He finished third overall in PPR. There's a good chance he doesn't finish top 3. But for $58, match with CMC and an arsenal of wide receiver weapons, dare I say it, I fucking love Monsters team. A lot more than what fucking Hunter's abomination of a team has turned into. Jesus.
Yeah, let's look at some of these teams.
Hunter's got nothing.
Nothing. Fucking gangbusters for $99. He just wanted to come in here, bust nut, and leave, but he won't do that. But where's Hunter's team? Is Hunter drafting?
No, it's the team 12. I'm just looking at his bot.
I mean, his bot will probably do better than him.
Who has Mark Andrews? Wait.
Jonah wanted to see what it looked like if he kept Sutton instead of Andrews.
There is more money, but not that much. They don't have that much faith in Sutton. I'm probably
keep Mark Andrews. I'll just be very transparent because that would be great stonks for A&F and I, but big Mark Andrews fan this year.
Yeah, there's not much passing room in Baltimore, and he did so well last year. Like, I couldn't see myself not taking him. I just want to see what it looked like because Portland Sutton's right now going for like $30, and I have 1%. So, like,
all right,
that's fair.
I will say I'm super out on Brandon Ayuk.
Trey Lance dialing it up. Apparently, he's been hitting them really deep.
Yeah, I know he's had good buzz, but I feel like he's had great buzz a few years.
2 years.
I think it's the Debo show.
I'm out on Debo Samuel. I just don't want to fuck with it. Like, I'd rather pay a count for this dude and take a piece of that offense.
They just gave him a huge deal with a dickload of incentives, though.
You're saying you don't want to pay first-round price on Debo Samuel?
I'm out on that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Round. No one's doing that.
Going very close. That fucking Hunter was
no. Don't know who though. Kind of sounded like the little gremlin voice.
Oh goodness.
Current
12-team non-PPR ESPN. Debo went wide receiver 6, 18 overall.
I mean,
Cooper Kupp went second to Mike fucking Clay. What a dumbass. James Conner went RB9, 10th overall. Wow. When is this from? August 5th. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening on ESPN.
People love them some fucking
Swift went after Fournette after after Javante at RB8, 9th overall.
All right. Casper, buddy. He's going a little crazy. I'm going to mute my mic for just a second.
I mean, running backs, all the ones that are going to go for so much more. Like, Jones goes for more. Goes for more. Sanders goes for more. Like, there's always such a fucking markup on these running backs.
Anybody who buys Sanders is an absolute joke.
I mean, I don't like him that much either. I think he's kind of absurd.
I just kind of tuned back in. I apologize. Are y'all talking about Miles Sanders?
We are.
Of course. He goes for more than $12.
Yeah, I was going to say $12. That's the
price. As an RB3, that's all day.
Yeah,
20-ish, I think.
I'd
give all these running backs.
I feel like Montgomery went for like 30 or something, didn't he? Before, and that was after a rookie year's RB. I don't know. Who knows?
Good pick.
Team 4 is saving their money for some goodness.
They're going to clean up.
They're about to snatch up Zach Ertz.
You're eyeballing. Zach Ertz fan A&F.
Oh no, that's what Team 4 is about to bid on.
Straight $7 bid.
That's a great pick. Great pick. Very good.
There's a lot of good RB depth. I'm scrolling through and I mean, shit, I'll take all these dudes as some bench RBs.
Yeah.
Cheers. Might score more points than fucking Breece Hall.
18 for Brady. Wow. That's what Team 11 was waiting for. Backup Brady.
It's fucking just keeping those dudes.
Ooh. Do Saints fans jack this guy up in the draft? We'll see.
He's not going for it. He'll be fucking someone gets excited and bids $4 on him. But for my purposes, I'm saving my little trinkets.
Here's the ESPN draft kit for ADP for auction. How much does Josh Allen go for according to them?
23.
19 for Josh Allen. Mark Andrews, wide receiver 1 for 35. Kyle Pitts at 13. Wow, Kern's losing money.
He's overpaying. I've been telling him that. I've been trying to tell him that.
I believe in the tight end equity.
JT 61. CMC 59. See, these are just not even close. Swift 43. Kamara 4. It just makes no sense. Oh, there it is. Cooper Kupp for 59.
Whoa!
Dude,
what a bargain I've got. $40? Let's go. What the fuck?
39.
Right, yeah, that dollar. Yeah. Thanks, Jonah.
Hey, look, the inches we need are everywhere.
Yeah. 6 inches in front of your face.
I am going to miss defenses.
I am so glad they're gone.
Oh, I miss hoarding defenses. I had so many defenses every week.
Lippy, you're not going to know what to do without all the DEFs in your lineup. Oh, y'all like the Houston boy? I like him too. He looks dope in camp. Please keep bidding him up. He's almost at playoff Liddy keeper price.
Oh, Houston's gonna be so shitty. I just can't.
Y'all have been getting some juicy sleeper alerts about him, I bet. Oh, you know who I'm gonna bid on? If people will let me have him for $2, I'll ride. Because I never do quarterback. I'll do Davis Mills for the whole season.
You won't. You could have Davis Mills for $1, sir.
No one will bid $2 on him. Yeah, I'll nominate him at the draft.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to go draft it unless you nominate him.
Yeah, I'll draft him for $1. If someone bids $2 on it, then by all means, they're free to have him.
That's just spite.
Him and our owner were grilling burgers at training camp the other day. We're very relatable, men of the people.
Wait, someone owns the Houston Texans?
Yeah, hell yeah, baby. And he he may or may not be substantially poorer after settling with 30 women in 9 days. That is the most insane settlement I mean, that's just crazy.
I don't know how you settle with 30 women and not even sleep with any of them.
God. Yeah, I mean, I think he just wrote a blank check that how much he wanted it to go away. So
I think the crazier part is what Deshaun's kind of offering in terms of just like to have the suspension for 8 games. Literally, that's guilty as fucking sin.
That's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be a season long.
Goodell is licking his chops. He's gonna say, "Fuck you, buddy." There's.
I think the Texans are gonna lose draft picks over this too.
I think that is just fine, and it is deserved. Is what I think.
Wow, Christian Kirk's still on the board.
Jonah, I think the Texans should lose the future firsts we got from the Browns, and those should just be dead picks. The Browns shouldn't get them back. They should just be dead.
They should go to the woman that he assaulted.
Does she get an NFL franchise? Do all the
No, she just gets to make the pick and give them to a random team.
Oh, like NBA, like ping pong style? Like yeah. What if it's the Texans? Wouldn't that be
I mean, that's a ride or die.
Yeah.
That's a woman of the people.
We'd have to get Davis Mills in there to rig the ping pong machine, and they're all Texans ping pong balls. Did I get Freiermuth? No.
You did. That's all you. You got him. No, you didn't. Wait, no, fuck you.
Who got him? Team 11.
Goddamn.
$8. Team 11.
With Dalton Schultz.
Now I really like the Najee pick, but the Bluetooth pick.
Packers.
That is no good. The Steelers. I think I'm just gonna keep talking about it because I like it. And my God, y'all know by this point I love listening to myself talk. Najee's probably the only Steeler that I would draft, is what I think.
The Steelers are going to be god awful this year.
I think. Well,
Najee's the next Saquon.
This is not a very high bar, gentlemen. But I'm going to go ahead and say that the Steelers are not bottom 4 seed in the NFL. I don't think they're that bad. I think they'll be a 6 to. Dare I say?
It'll be Tomlin. It'll be Tomlin's first losing season.
It very well. I think it probably will be. I think that's correct, Jonah.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Oh goodness.
Kadarius Toney. What? Can someone just kind of talk me through the series of events that happened with him? He blew up and was
he broke a bunch of dudes' ankles that 1 week, yeah.
And now, now is he worth drafting?
Yeah, he is. He's having a really good camp.
Okay,
but he's having a good camp.
Yeah, but so is everyone. Everyone is always having a fucking dope camp.
That's fair.
Not Leonard Fournette.
Yes, he is. They've already said he's lost his Chubba-Dub pounds.
He's lost the Chubba-Dub, but if you've watched any of the Bucks camp, Tom Brady's throwing the football off of his O-line's
Tom Brady's
helmet.
not there. He's not there. He's on
vacation. This is the deal once. You want James Cook? Yes.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Whoever the quarterback is that's throwing passes at the Bucks camp,
it could be
cannot throw the ball.
Kyle Trask or something.
Jonah, how soon is Fournette on waivers again? Week 7, you said?
No, I think you said week 15.
Yeah, playoff. There will be no playoff Lenny.
It's gonna be waiver Lenny. Got it.
Ooh. All right, I'll just do this to make Curran bid.
So your take on playoff lane? What about this dude?
Rashad
for
White.
Rashad White, FA running back.
There's so many sleepers all over the place. God, there's like
There really
MVS is still on the board. Just
oh my
who I'm saving my
god,
shekels for.
the wide
Shekels are going
receiver.
to.
Ooh,
One's still on the board.
don't tempt me with a good, terrible receiver, Team 11.
Sky Moore's there. Wow, you get 2 wide receiver ones.
When does
I didn't even draft Russell Wilson, and I got him. I was thinking dinner.
When is a
There you go.
excuse me? When is Michael Gallup coming back?
Is he?
No, win. Excuse me.
Justin Fields is still on the board. ANF.
I've already got Derek Carr.
I don't hate my team. I think I got a small team.
An exceptional team, but it's not going to look like this because it's going to drive everyone much more.
Yeah, Garrett, I actually really like your squad other than Brees Hall.
Just unwarranted Brees Hall hate. I mean,
Curran, your team is terrible, though, Curran. Alexander's just trying to hype you
terrible.
up so you do this during your actual draft. That's all Alexander's
I'm not going to give you I'm not exposing my shekels like Neil busting all his wad on James Cook at the very end, but I'm going to. This is all a smokescreen. I don't like DJ Moore or Michael Thomas or Rashad White or Brees Hall. These guys all fucking suck.
Do you like Rashad White?
I'm going to draft Michael Gallup. I'm going to draft fucking Amon St. Brown. I got my own sleepers. Lippy's got an outstanding draft. Lippy, Gabe Davis for $14. Shit. I mean, fuck me. Like I'm out here spending. Right. I'm out here spending $39 on Stephon Diggs. I can get Gabe Davis for $14. Shit. What am I doing with my life?
Gabe Davis is like our 6th wide receiver too. Just incredible stuff, sir.
Great. Darnell Mooney in the fucking wide receiver 3, just chef's kiss. Dude, look at Ramondre Stevenson. ANF, can we talk real quick about off-season madness of Ramondre Stevenson and fucking Damian Harris? All of it to boil down to the fact it would be the most ANF shit if right before the season starts they trade fucking Damian Harris away to like, I don't know, like the Dothraki army overseas, and then you fucking are just holding a bag. It's oh god.
What if they trade him to the Falcons? What if they trade him to the Falcons?
Sure. All right, guys. I don't know.
I'm out.
But
all right, Jonah, thanks for coming on, bud.
Remember my hot takes.
They are immortalized now, friend.
All right. See you guys later.
Take it easy, dude.
I hope that Damian Harris works out for you in some degree, but it's just there's so much smoke.
I mean, Karen, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Don't.
Talking about trading
that trade.
When you saw that little blurb, you just got really sad.
That trade might have been oopsie poopsie.
I believe in the Patriots offense. They finally have
Kurt, let me talk you through how that trade might have gone down. It was like, oh, I got a trade set. I don't even remember who traded him to. Probably Jay Pauley or somebody. And I got the trade, and I'm like
a fucking bandit.
I'm like, huh. He had a pretty good season. Where'd he finish? RB5 or so? That seems like a smash.
They were like, look what I did, boys. I got Damon Harris for a first-round pick. He is the man.
Now, I will say, I actually really do think Mac Jones is going to have a good year. But I also really do think that trade might have been a little shitty.
Well, we must all walk before we can run, and we must all crawl before we can walk. Sometimes we have to tie our shoes a little bit, you know. So
I had some other good trades in that draft. I think I turned Bateman into Mike T in a first, and then Mike T into another first. I could be remembering that incorrectly.
I was just happy I turned Kamara into Najee. Honestly, and who would have thought Kamara would have finished behind Najee at the beginning of last year?
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll probably. I think Kamara will get suspended for next year. So Kamara will still be okay this year, but there was a good chance that he would have been borderline undraftable. Ooh, is he making the roster, Kurt? Is Ronald Jones making the roster?
He says he's the RB2. He'll be a current bench
Wow,
player
that's
if
a
he makes the team.
crazy draft for Team 8. What the fuck?
The sleeper auto draft hasn't been perfected yet.
That's Josh Allen for 38, Henry for 73, Devontae Adams for 51.
Just went in on
it. Mid 3, Curran.
With the last player, how much I got? 7. Bam.
Oh!
Yo. Finish my raw strat with the wide receiver 1. Bank it.
For the 4th seed in the
draft
AFC
day.
West. All right, Lippy.
What could be this easy?
Lippy, what do you think about my take there that the Chiefs are going to lose the division? What do you think?
It is a very good division. It's not the craziest take in the world. I mean, the worst team is Raiders. The Raiders are pretty good. That is there's worse takes in the world, but it's fun to troll you. I
don't know, man.
They're the worst team in the division is one thing. Saying that you think that like Travis Kelce is a trap pick, he's going to get so much volume.
He almost gets free breakfast at Denny's, Kern. I mean, I don't know.
A&F is just upset that I said Cooper Kupp isn't worth it at 2 overall. Like people are drafting.
I will say that might have upset me a little bit.
A&F, why are people paying top 3 overall pick price on Cooper Kupp? That's stupid.
Yeah, so I really thought about it today after we had that little chat. And I was looking at just like, okay, what would I do if I would draft? And if I'm at 3, I'd probably pick an Eckler or Derrick Henry. If I'm at 4, I'd probably pick an Eckler or Derrick Henry. I couldn't find really a spot where I would take a receiver. I just
because it'll come back around. Like enter the first, maybe you can.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I feel like I would take Jefferson or Kupp.
It feels like to me
probably at pick 8. At pick 8, I could see myself doing it.
It's like the ebb and flow. Everyone's been saying go RB heavy to start the draft for so long. They're like, we got to change it up this year. Jeff, Kupp, take him top 5, and it's like, let's relax.
There's so many good receivers.
There's so many good receivers, but there are a few just exceptional ones, and it's really nice to have a really, really good even this draft I have right here. I have some decent running backs and a really strong receiver core. I love how it looks. The problem with our draft is you're not going to get running backs for that price. All these guys are going to go for a fuck ton more because come draft day, we're all there. We're all trying to get RB depth. We're all trying to get wide receiver 3s or RB3s. And so the Kenneth Walkers, the Tony Pollards, the fucking Cam Akers, the fucking Miles Sanders, and Aaron Jones, these guys are all going to go for way more than what they're listed at right now, which means you can't get these wide receivers that you want to get. So it's probably better to spend up on the running back just in terms of our draft room.
Yeah. Because we were talking about Snake. We were talking about Snake, but here I'll put $2 there. That'll be my pick.
For Snake, it's
fucking Bevo bot took Cole Kmet for his backup tight end. Jesus Christ.
I might take JT, CMC, D. Henry, Eckler. Might even take Dalvin Cook. I like Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I got Dalvin Cook for 60. I feel like people won't let that. 65 for CMC, 60 for Cook. I feel like people are going to bid it up. But at the same time, I think it will be interesting without these, without market keepers. I think it will affect our draft room. I really do.
I think people are going to blow their load way too fast.
I mean, that's normally the case.
Yeah, Hunter's going to come in drunk, and we'll have.
So keep in mind here, just in the mock, you have 2 computer players just based on these prices that have 60 and 73 left, and that includes bidding 30 on what do you call it? on Josh Allen. So, like, there's a lot of money to go back into the draft. You had a 10% kicker to, like, all the top players.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Maybe a little more.
Because realistic, like, so I've got to go here in just a second, but I do want to ask, because I just want to kind of circle back to the Hunter question. I said that, like, if I were you, I'd probably keep Eckler for 70. But I also told him I don't know if I would really think it's a bad play to just keep Hollywood for $1. Not to speak, I know I kind of got sidetracked talking about how Hollywood's getting 36 catches or whatever the fuck, but
Yeah.
like $1 and having $199 to draft with, I don't think I would think that's a bad strategy by Hunter.
It's not. I mean, not
He
at
does
all.
have.
I mean,
He does. I don't think he has anyone else he could legally keep, other than Cook for like 77.
even if I just kept Jalen Hurts for $1, like,
Yeah,
I'd have to keep Kyle Pitts. Like, yeah, like, it sucks not being able to have like a $50 running back just in my helm, but like, just knowing how much money I can spend, like, I'm used to drafts still where I still have to like where I have to fucking hold and assume a $90, like, $80 fucking CMC. Like, I drafted like that for years. So drafting in these rooms where I get to like actually have like a fuck ton of money, like last year was the first year too. Like, it's fun to draft a lot of wide receiver depth. I mean, if you hit on it, it's but sometimes it is good just to have the beefy fucking running back. I mean, Austin Eckler is gonna absolutely snack this year,
yeah.
So, and I think honestly, what we'll see in the draft room this year is, I mean, you'll see Austin Eckler, JT, CMC. They're going to go for. I just don't see them going for. I just think because there's more money in the pool now, especially because there aren't any market keepers, these guys are going to go for so much more. They went for so much more last year, and we had market keepers.
So
we were doing all these
so
fucking
you
mock
think
draft.
you think Eckler for 70 will how much of a discount do you think that'll be?
Plus or minus $5 from there, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm overshooting.
No. I agree with you. But that's what I told him. I'm like, I would look at that as a keeper. I would look at that as just drafting him, like, before the draft starts.
You just get to game plan. It gives you the advantage of being able to not tilt and game plan going into it, saying, okay, I have $71 off the table. I have a wide receiver 2 and an RB1. What's my game plan? As opposed to just drafting on a whim, and you find out, oh shit, now I've lost like budget. Now what do I do? And you have to kind of think. That's an advantage itself, is being able to think ahead of time and be like, okay, like, this is my budget. Here's how I'm going to allocate it. Here's the like tiers of wide receivers. Like, that's not how I do it. I was expressing my strategy. We probably all do it our own way, but I have tiers of players that I know based on my budget going into the draft. Like, I know that I have a certain range of money I can spend on those tier of players. And honestly, there's some tiers of players I just phase out of my draft automatically. Like, I phase certain players unless the price is just fucking ridiculous. But 99% of the time, it's not. Like, I'm phase CMC on my budget because I just, looking at my board, I just don't see how I can afford that.
Right.
But that gives you the advantage when you keep someone for that much. So I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's essentially just like drafting the player. I mean, like, it's like, hey, like, you have a first round pick this year. Like, what are you going to use it on? It's like, is it that controversial to use it on Austin Eckler?
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hate either way he went. I just thought it was interesting, the idea of not keeping Eckler. And the more I thought about it, like, yeah, I really don't hate that either. But I don't know. I'm
for his market price.
I'm thinking he'll keep Eckler. But I really do kind of have to go, though, guys. This was a fun little kind of impromptu show. Thank you all for hopping on. And I'll probably get this out probably tomorrow is what my guess is. So I will talk to you wonderful people later.